Hey everyone, it's Loza. We're back and we're looking at Dark Magician, Duality, and Shadows Light combos. These two cards are unbelievably good, so let's get into how we can use them in Dark Magician. Now this video is a new and updated version of the old one, so you don't have to even watch that one anymore. And for this combo we're using Shadows Light. We're going to start by trying to bait the opponent. So Magician Soul's coming out here, and Rod is going to grab Soul Servant. Magician Soul sends the Soul Servant for a draw 1, and then we're going to banish, get another draw 1. You can see we've already drawn so many cards. Link away for Link Karibo here, then Shadows Light on the Rod, bringing out the Jargon from the deck. Jargon says, neither player can special summon monsters. Incredibly efficient, only 1300 defense. So the opponent's going to try beat into it. That's where the Link Karibo comes in. And look at all the cards we've drawn so far as well. So imagine if you had the rest of your hand there, you'd be able to do a lot more with that hand. But you can just see how the 3-card combos just kind of roll really well with the Shadows Light there. Alright, this next combo is going to utilize Duality, and it's going to focus on Timaeus a little bit as well. So we're going to go through the standard Timaeus play. So that's Magician Soul summoning out the Dark Magician, and then from there, Magician's Rod will grab Soul Servant. Soul Servant will stack Timaeus. This is the standard play we go for when we're making Dragon Knight or Dragoon. We send away the Rod for Timaeus, use the Timaeus effect to fuse, but here we chain Duality, going into Dragon Knight first, and then going into Dragoon. And you might ask yourself why we do that. So your opponent will try and Imperm or Veiler you maybe on the Timaeus effect if they know the Dark Magician deck, right? People, you guys will notice that a lot. So what you do is, you chain the Duality there, and you're able to move the Timaeus off the field. You're still able to fuse using the Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight, and the DM to make your Dragoon, which you normally want to make anyway. Now, of course, this could also make another Dragon Knight. And then from there, you're actually able to banish the Duality by sending back, I sent back that same Dragon Knight back to the extra deck, because he's my Dark and Timaeus was my Light for Duality's second effect, and you're actually able to get another draw. So we got to draw a card for the Dragoon negate here. So it's really nice to play around a hand trap and get to your boss monster. Super cool. This one I did show off in the last video, but I think I've updated it a bit since, so we're going to start with Normal Summon Rod, and this is for those who like the Dogma cards. We've got a bit of a Dogma engine in here, so Rod's going to become Artemis, and then we're able to special Fleur out for free. Fleur is able to use Duality to tag out to Dragoon, and then you're able to banish that Duality to get a draw 1. So we're going to chain the Soul Servant, the Rod searched. We're actually going to put Magician Souls or Illusion of Chaos on top. Normally do Illusion of Chaos, but I skipped that step because we've got no cards in hand, but you could do Illusion of Chaos. Link those two into the spellbook, link 2. It's going to grab us hopefully knowledge or secrets to get knowledge, and then look at that. We've got Dragoon and we've got a hand full of cards. We love to see it. Of course, Effect Veiler here is just representing any draw we got, but hey, if we drew Effect Veiler here, it'd be pretty damn nice. This next one is going to be using Mahad. Now, I am not sure too many people use Mahad, but some people really love him. So here we are summoning DM, and we can use Shadows Light to bring Mahad out from the deck. From here, we're going to normal the Rod, though it doesn't matter, you can wait and do it later. But we're going to grab Soul Servant in this case. We're going to make the Mecha Phantom Beast Draco Sack, and that's going to let us make a token. We're going to make IP. We're going to go into Appaloosa with 3 materials, and it can't be destroyed by card effects thanks to IP. Then we're going to banish Soul Servant and draw 2. Finding the circle, well, stacking the circle and finding it, hopefully hitting into an Eternal Soul. If you don't, it's a bit of an F. But we do get 1 extra draw for free, so hopefully you found it with the rest of that hand, because this was, once again, just a 3-card combo. And one final combo today, using Duality and a perfect hand of Dark Magician, right? We've got the circle, we've got the Eternal Soul, you love to see it. We're going to summon out the DM, summon the Rod, go for the Soul Servant, doing the same thing we normally do with the Timaeus combo. So going to Soul Servant, stack the Timaeus, banish, draw the Timaeus, send the Rod away for the Timaeus effect to fuse into the Dragon Knight because we've got that circle on Eternal Soul. But in this case, we can make this Albion fusion right here, the Sanctifier Dragon, because it acts as a second copy of Eternal Soul. I'll show you why on the opponent's turn very shortly. So we pass over here, and obviously we can flip up Eternal Soul at any point, summon out DM, get it banished with Circle, but we can also use the Albion effect. So in case our opponent has a DD Crow or Bestial, we can go and try use Albion, and they might try banish the DM or Dragon Knight, and then you chain the Eternal Soul, and you do it again. In this case, I'm versing a dumb AI who I won't need to do that against, but you get what I mean. It's like having 2 Eternal Souls, which is really good because you might go, yeah, activate Albion effect, targeting Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight, and Rod, and your opponent's like, DD Crow, and, you know, that's not really optimal. So having that and the Eternal Soul, I think, would be really nice. Well, that's all the Dark Magician combo content I got for you today. But hey, thanks for tuning in, and tell me which card you prefer more. Do you like Shadows Light more, or are you a bigger fan of the Duality? Personally, I really like them both, but I think Duality, having that extra draw in it, is really nice. I'm a big fan. Let me know down in the comments whether you like Shadows Light or Duality better. But until next time, please hit that subscribe, like, and comment, and you know you've got a stack of Dark Magician content coming to you from your boy Loza right here. Hey you, yeah you, you've been wondering where I get my singles from. Well, it brings me great joy to say I get my singles from Grimdark Gaming. Whether you play Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon, Dragon Ball, Flesh and Blood, Magic the Gathering, MetaZoo, or whatever it is you're after, make sure with your purchase to use code LOZA2 and apply that to get 5% off your order. And of course, that 5% goes to helping me out to make this channel so awesome for you. So make sure you check out Grimdark Gaming down in the description of this video and use the promo code LOZA2.